Julian Handcock, welcome to SNTFCTV. You're heading up the supporters group. Tell us a little bit about what you're trying to do.
We're just really trying to get as much of the support together to maintain the momentum that we created last year. Really, the gates have been growing game on game last season. Lots of people getting interested. Lots of new faces turning up, coming back as regulars. So we're just really trying to put a group of people together that have got the common interest of the club, really, and see what we can do to help support the club, help grow the gates. More importantly, bring more and more people through to support the fantastic team that we've got on show here.
Yeah, that's good, because one of the things, as you know, and we've spoken many a time, it's getting people through the gate, and getting people on the coach to the away games is vitally important to the club for a case of revenue coming through. And you're doing a good job at it. You, Dave, and Adam, and the rest of the lads are doing really well on that. And if we can increase that, we're going to have a good chance of being able to move forward financially stable. Yeah.
Well, we're doing everything we can to encourage everybody to, like you say, travel to the game with the club. We've got a supporters club meeting arranged, hopefully for the 18th of this month, where we're going to really put forward to people what's the best ways to get the word out, because we've had a criticism that we do everything on the internet, and a lot of our fans don't use the internet. So we're using Facebook as a medium and the internet as a medium. We want to try and get a page in the programme, or a half a page in the programme, perhaps put some leaflets out, just really to help spread the word of not only what's happening with the coach, but what's happening in general with the club that the supporters can assist with. Good.
Well, we can do all that, and the 18th of August is a day for all supporters to come up.
Yeah, the more the merrier. We just, it's been something that's been in place now probably since the beginning of last season, really. A small band of us, die-hard supporters that really think that the club is ready for a supporters group or club, whichever we decide to call it. But it's been a small band of us doing quite a bit each as an individual. The way we see it is, if we can get more and more people involved, the more and more people do a little bit each, it multiplies the effort as a total.
Yeah, that's great stuff. Now let's move on to pre-season, because it's always, SNTFCTV have always seemed to be mine and Dennis's views on pre-season. How do you think pre-season's gone for us?
I think the pre-season's been fantastic. I mean, there's different opinions on whether we should be playing so many games. I personally have been to all 11 games, and I know that a lot of other people have. I think it's given us the opportunity to see the trialists that we probably wouldn't have seen before, especially the ones that didn't make the grade. It's been given us the opportunity to see some of the new players that we've signed on in their first appearance. It's been great to see players like Neil McKenzie and Chris Hope coming in, who some people may say that they're at the twilight of their career, but they've looked absolutely outstanding in pre-season, and I can't wait to see them in a proper competitive environment come the 13th.
But one of the reasons we had so many pre-season games was just that, because we knew what players we would be losing, and we knew where our possible weaknesses were going forward, and Dennis needed that time better than training. He can see players in training, but he's much better seeing them on the field of action. And when you consider that, except for Will Fordham and Jordan Gent, who we've been nurturing Jordan through, the whole back five is brand new. So we needed that 10 games.
Yeah, definitely. And it's also been very interesting as a supporter to see some players playing in a position that they may not have played in last season, because Dennis has tried a few different things, moved players into different positions. I think Lewis playing up front, Lewis Hilliard playing up front the other day. He's now played in every position for us apart from in goal. So it's quite entertaining sometimes to see players.
And that's what pre-season's about. We're trying players different positions, which we might not do during the season, but we need to know, where they can play, how they can play, in case we get injuries.
Yeah, definitely.
And one of the reasons we've had, there was this discussion about why we're having 11 home games. Well, the first thing is that we don't want them injured on a rock-hard pitch going away to another ground. And the other, of course, is that, we want a following of support. And the supporters going away, to somebody else like Woodford or something would have cost them maybe £50 to go. So that's why we've had all our home games. It's great. So let's talk about going forward. What's your expectations for this year?
From what I've seen in pre-season, the team's ready. Well, the squad's ready. We've got a squad of players. Even the younger members of the squad can fit in. So I think we're going to be extremely competitive next season. I think we'll be there or thereabouts. We'll certainly be in the playoffs at the end of the season. But I'm hoping that we're this time, same as last year. We're looking at our captain picking up the trophy at the end of the season.
Well, that's what we want as well. Playoffs. We want promotion in any way we can get it. Playoffs will give us all a nervous time, but we see no reason why we can't be competitive in this league. And the problem we're going to have is it's unknown, isn't it? We don't know any of the players, any of the teams.
Yeah, I mean we're going to different grounds that certainly the fans won't have visited before. I mean, I know Dennis has been doing some reconnaissance, looking at some of the grounds. We don't know what to expect. We don't know what sort of atmosphere to expect. We don't know the support of the teams we're playing. So there is a lot of unknown. But I think the professionalism that the guys have shown, not only last season but and the hunger they've showed in pre-season, I don't think we've got a great deal to be concerned about. We'll certainly be competitive.
Well, let's hope you're right, Julian. Thanks very much.
Thanks, Bob.
See you on your travels.
Cheers.